EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway from Glendale. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in Mississippi State.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Again, it's Williams. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a way.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
And the Cowboy first down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got it to Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Dallas.
They go back to the ground with Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
The 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense taking the field behind their rookie, the QB out of Miami, Carson Beck.
What a journey for Carson Beck. Had to sit in the beginning at Georgia before getting his shot, and then face a little bit of adversity with an injury and a move to the University of Miami, where he took that team to a college football playoff final. The Cardinals took a shot on him in the 3rd round, and they expect that to pay off big.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's the occasional ball carrier. It's Taysom Hill. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Beck looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's back. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
It's back. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A pitch out to Love. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Back to pass. Pass complete there to Harrison. Dances by him. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Going to give it to Love. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Ryan, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
On the counter, here's Williams. Oh, he shifts past him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Now Prescott. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's Beck. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Beck. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing now, here's Beck. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Beck going to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
46-yard line.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Going to the air, Beck. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This is taken around the 12. Oh, able to avoid him. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Oh, that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Pickens going in motion left. Looking to throw. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Love. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 19-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Benson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Beck. His pass caught at the 4. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Beck. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Quentin Williams able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this 1st half of football.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackle through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now full incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Prescott now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away.
Brian Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. But it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 31-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down at the 34, calling a gain of 4. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Formation for the Cardinals.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the
play action now, Prescott. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4. Prescott off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal.
To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd probably take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Cardinals 10.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another run here with Benson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
Beck looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now it's Beck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Sets up 4th down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this 1st half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. There's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
Throwing, Prescott. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A 7-yard
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 44-yard
now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
2 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. It's Beck. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Beck to the throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football. Ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field,